Avenger fans, how's it going? We're here with another small local business. This one takes you way back to your nostalgic days of eating the awesomest candy in the world. This is the female version of Willy Wonka. Sweets and Treats owner, right? Lisa. She's gonna tell us a little bit about her business, and she's gonna tell us all the sweet things in life are not free, but but they're
sometimes
here.
they are.
Yeah. So tell us, Lisa. You know, first and foremost, where are you guys located at?
So we are located at 128 Dawson Avenue, Middletown. It's located inside the beautiful Emporium Square Artisan Market. We've been open. It was just a year for the Emporium, and for us, the Sweets and Treats Candy our opening day was on Black Friday.
Okay. Of last year.
Of last year.
Wow.
Yes.
So during a pandemic, you came here, you brought some candy, and you said, you know what? People still need some really good stuff to change the environment that they're in, which is, you know, during a lot of the times that we need something to give us more of a pep up, you know?
Correct.
So now, like, with your business, now, do you guys have a website?
We do.
Okay, what is the website?
SweetTreatsCandyShop.com.
All right. And now, if somebody wanted to order things from you, do they have to necessarily come here, or could they order it online?
They can order it online. If they're local, they can pick it up here. We have shipped out things to Oregon, California, all around. We only do in the U.S., but all around the U.S.
All right. So they,
Yep.
you know, if you guys like any of their candy, you know, basically all you have to do is go to their website, select what you like, and they can basically ship it right to you.
Yep.
The other thing is now, do you also do like weddings or like gift baskets or anything like that with your candy?
We do personalized gift baskets. So how that works is, for instance, with Easter, we did 52 Easter baskets.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do is say you wanted one for your child or your wife or husband or whatever. I would interview about that person.
Okay.
So it makes it more personable. It's not your standard, you know, big chain.
We're just gonna give you Skittles and call it a day.
Exactly. So we make it personal, and there's not like there was an individual that has two daughters, and they're in their 20s, and you're actually going to be interviewing her. It was Laurel from Trader Creations. Her two daughters, obviously they didn't know about it, but I interviewed Laurel about their personalities and things, and they like to fly a kite, so I got a kite. So if we don't have it personally in the store, I'll be able to.
Oh, that's awesome. So you really personalize it. That's really gives a nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a nice personal feel. Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, that's the part of being with a small business owner is bringing back the nostalgia, but also bringing back that personalization. You know, all that stuff that you basically could do. Is that something that they would have to custom order with you here, or via the phone, or
either or?
Okay.
Text. My number's on the business card, so either text or email. They can come in personally, and we can sit down and
chat it up.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Do the chocolate chew.
Exactly, exactly.
I'm gonna try to throw in some alliterations and analogies. I'll try my best. So the candy itself, where you got, like, you have a wide variety of different things, especially with the stuff behind us, especially with the stuff in front of us. Where do you select it particularly because of, you know, what you like, or what drove you to grab all these different types of candy?
Okay, so let's just backtrack. I've had this vision since I was 16 years old, and attached to that was I wanted to sell Hallmark cards.
Okay.
Don't know why about Hallmark cards, but that was my vision. So minus the Hallmark, my vision has come full. So with the candies, when I first started, I thought it was just a nostalgic candy store, and it's been so much more. And what I mean by so much more is it's not just about candy, and I'll answer your question in a second. It's about stories. There's so many stories that I could actually share with you, and I actually cry at them and I write them down, because people come up to the counter and they're remembering a peanut chew or Tootsie Pops or whatever from their younger days, and they share those stories with us, and it brings them back. We live in such a challenging world right now, so it brings them back to their happy place.
Better times, yeah.
Right. So I'm going to share one story really quick.
We got enough time.
The candy necklaces. Okay, so there's two sisters. I'm going to call them Susan and Nancy. So Susan and Nancy came in with their kids and then their parents. So once a month they would do chores and go down to the local candy store, and that was their favorite thing, was to buy candy necklaces. So Susie always ate her candy necklace, always, in seconds, where Nancy would save it. So Susie kept saying to Nancy, "Can I have some of your necklace?" And she said no. So Nancy decided to sleep with it on her neck, to wake up to Susie eating it off her neck in the middle of the night. So it's like,
what are you doing?
It's things like that that just make you smile. And then there's, we have some really cool basket ideas, like from people sharing stories where I know with my grandma and my grandparents, especially with my grandmother, we would all go to church together. And she was Italian, so she would call a tic-tac a tic-a-toc.
A tic-a-toc.
A tic-a-toc.
That's an app now.
Absolutely. Exactly.
She coined it. You're hearing that first.
Exactly. So she would, instead of, you know how it's all noisy?
Yeah.
So she would put it in her pocketbook. She would empty it in her pocketbook. So for us, we knew we were getting it, so we would act all fussy. So she would open up her pocketbook, as she called it, her pocketbook, and she would take out the tic-tac, and it was filled with lint. It was gross, but it was so good. Like, that's what we look forward to. So it's just like those kind of memories that bring us back to that childhood.
Yeah. I mean, we used to be able to survive a lot.
Exactly.
So you know, that's the big thing is you're bringing the candy back, basically, the
Memories.
Nostalgia,
Right.
the you know, hey, we used to have, you know, the Tootsie Rolls and Reese's Pieces and stuff like that. So a lot of candy stores don't really have, they're not really around anymore, because a lot of them are, you know, a local bodega or a convenience store, and you don't really get that personalized feel anymore. It's more just like, all right, here, you want this? Boop, scan it, and all right, bye. You know, that type of thing. So it's great to see that you have the capability of not only bringing the flavor, but you're also bringing the memory back.
Correct.
You know, so that's great. And so now let's talk about the candy. So you said that you know, not only do you get the stories from it, but now the candy itself. Is there a particular style that you want to go with? Like, is there a particular genre of candy that you're with, or is it just kind of?
There's not. There's we definitely I and my boys have done a lot of research. So if you were to come in and you said something about a payday, we can tell you the year that it was, you know, that it was made.
It's
I'm trying to think.
So it's like a local National Geographic episode.
So it's not
how
just,
it's built.
It's not just selling candy. So when kids, especially, come into the store, we find that parents are literally trying to convince their kids, like, oh no, I had this when you were this age, and
oh, you definitely got to try this.
Yeah, and the kids are like, no, like, I've had enough type thing. So that's like even funnier. So there's a lot of laughter that comes in to answer the question of, we try to do like the Abba Zabbas and the licorice, Broadway licorice from like the early 1900s, and clove gum. There's a story behind that. There's tea-berry gum. There, reed candies. You remember reed candies? There's cinnamon.
I know. Sicklets.
Yes.
Those are like the local kids back when I used to live in the Bronx, his favorite Reese's Pieces, because we couldn't get Reese's Pieces sometimes, so we had Sicklets instead.
Yeah. And the reeds from 1893. So I try to do a balance of everything.
Okay.
And we just recently, like, we have wax lips, we have wax mustaches, Mike's and Ike's. We do carry like the Reese's peanut butter cups and the Hershey bars and things. We try to stay away from that because you can get that anywhere. You can get that at other big chain stores.
Oh yeah.
So to add to that, we remember Astro Pups?
I vaguely remember them. Yes.
And do you know why there's wax at the bottom of it?
Mm-mm.
So when you're eating, it doesn't drip. So the wax keeps it together. Like it doesn't drip on your hand.
Oh.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
But recently we had a client come in and ask for imported candy. So we have Mexican candy. We have candy from the UK, which is huge for us. So big as we have a whole shelf, like a whole shelves, multiple shelves of different types of candies, and they're like the Cadbury bars and the Mars bars, but they're different as in they're made with real cocoa. There's no artificial like coconut oils to make the candy last longer, like a longer shelf life. So with that candy, we literally cannot keep it in the store.
Wow.
So we have a whole international UK following of individuals that come and purchase candy from us.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, now with the wide variety that you have, do you have all of that labeled outside in your website?
Yes, everything's
so
labeled.
If you wanted to check out and see all the different varieties that she has, check it out on her website that we mentioned earlier. You know, the big thing is you know, being able to bring back the nostalgia is definitely something that you could see here. She is the female version of Willy Wonka, so we're going to call her the new Lisa Wonka.
How about we do this, like Willy Wonka in modern times?
Okay, we could do that.
Right? I'll have to come up with a name for that.
Yeah. So, hey, here's a contest. If you guys come up with different types of names for Lisa and see if we can make it stick, a good nickname for her shop, or for her shop, maybe she might have a little giveaway for you.
Oh, absolutely. We love giveaways.
She also likes to do contests too. So if you have like birthday parties or anything going on and you want to bring the kids here, there's a section in the Emporium that you guys could all hang out in, and you can basically have a candy contest. Just even if it's like blindfolded candies, who could blow the biggest bubble gum, right? So you could do different types of stuff like that.
Speaking of that.
Yeah. Well, this video might end up airing after that, but.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But she does do contests like that. So what we'll do is, anytime she has any further contests, we'll make sure to share it on our I Love Local Rewards page, so that you guys could see all the cool stuff that she has coming up.
Yep. There's one other thing that I wanted to share. In back of us is the pound candy. So with the pound candy, it looks like regular gummy bears, or it looks like the Swedish fish, or...
And the good Swedish fish too, you know, the
really...
red ones.
But let's start with the gummy bears. So the gummy bears are from Australia, and they are made with natural juices. So we're gonna do a little contest in a little bit, and you can see the difference between the juices. They're softer, again, the shorter shelf life.
But it's all natural, so it's a lot. Usually, it's a lot better when you have all natural products.
Yes. And then also with the licorice. So the licorice here it's not your Twizzlers. It's made again with natural juices. And then we have a whole array of chocolate covered items, but it's not your chocolate covered peanuts or raisins, although we do have that. We have chocolate covered gummy bears, chocolate covered chocolate chip cookies, chocolate covered caramel popcorn. Delicious.
I don't know, I think I'm going to get a couple cavities while I'm here.
Yes. Yes.
But you know, this is what's great about small local businesses. Again, I just want to make sure that everybody captures your contact information and how to get in contact with you, the website. They're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as well. So definitely check them out. So let's kind of go through the gambit. So the website is
sweettreatscandyshop.com.
Okay. And now, do you have a phone number that they can call?
Yes, okay. It's 845-742-0054. That's my personal business. I pick it up. You can leave a message or text me. Pretty much work 24/7.
That's the life of a business owner.
Absolutely, and I love every minute of it. So.
And then, so on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, your Sweets and Treats?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So that way you guys can take a look and see what she has to offer. They're awesome stuff here. I mean, from the stuff that you know, from the stuff that you don't know and you want to love. So there's a wide variety of different things. That's what being a part of I Love Local is all about. Is, you know, we love local, different ideas, innovations, and check them out at the Emporium Square Artisan Market on 128 Dawson Avenue in Middletown, New York. Just another one of the small businesses that are on our program. And if you check them out, you can check out all the varieties of different small businesses that we have on there. All you have to do is go to ilivelocalrewards.com and check out all the discounts once you're a card member. And they offer a special discount. So check them out there, and we'll see you guys on the next video.